So you want to be able to do nice bar muscle ups like the following, but you keep messing them up, or you get one every now and again, once in a blue moon. You can't understand why you can't string them together. So main things to kind of focus on are the following. So this is what a nice bar muscle up should look like. So a good arch, not bending the knees too much in the back swing, keeping the legs as straight as possible. There is a point here where the legs are going to be pretty straight, and then a nice turnover. And you notice my feet didn't go over the level of the bar. So if you need this for CrossFit, then this is a good method also. So here's a couple of main tips. Here's the top 3 of the biggest mistakes I see and what to do and how to fix it. So number 1 is you're over relying on kipping. So you're kipping everything, and you don't even do a nice kip like this where the legs stay straight at the top. When the chin is over the bar on a kipping pull-up, for example, you do a tight backswing, maybe the knees bend a little bit, but not that much. And then same position as we hit that top every time. So legs should actually stay straight when you hit the top of a kipping pull-up. And then that allows for a nice backswing, so you stay in that nice shape. Here's what typically will happen in those positions. This knee bend at the top, knee bend at the bottom, like it's just all over the shop where knees are bending all the time. So as a basic rule in any gymnastic type movement, when the knees bend, the power ends. So if you're over bending knees all the time on all these movements, then nothing is going to work at all. And what you need to do is work on strict work as follows. So to start with, you should be able to do a paused chest to bar pull-ups. I don't mean chin over the bar, I mean chest touching the bar and still holding that nice hollow shape with the legs as well at the top. So this is what it should look like. Legs are perfectly straight, toes are pointed, and the chest makes contact with the bar. Very, very important all the time. So stop kipping and then start working on some strict. Second is your core is probably not that strong. So if your core was actually very, very strong, then you should be able to do a strict toes to bar, which is as follows. So tap the bar with your toes or shins, then go all the way back down. No swinging, absolutely strict. Touch the floor in every rep if you need to, or touch something underneath you. Ideally, you should be able to sit in the floor and just do an L-sit hold, as I'm showing here, with the toes pointed and with the legs perfectly straight. That's when your core is strong enough. So all your core work, bracing, holding movements like toes pointed plank and hollow variations should be done. From there, we need to go into tip number 3, and that's getting into a good kip swing with the hip drive upwards. So you can see I'm opening up a little bit in the back swing, and I'm really working on getting the hips up as high as possible, but still level, and still see in this position, that's what we're looking for. Almost looks like a front planche. And then the body looks perfectly straight. At that point, then I can really work on my pulling, which you will have gotten from my aforementioned pause chest to bar or ring rows. You should be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of ring rows. So let's see that again. We should open and close, get into nice, good backswing, hips stay up really, really high on the forward. So main 3 tips are stop kipping so much, work on strict, work on your core an awful lot more than you think, and then work on good hip to bar swings.